Hello everybody, it's me Jackie from Jackie in the Box and come at you today with part 2 of cleaning and organizing my hutch. I am actually separating out all of um, my kids' art stuff and going through everything and trying to actually organize it. I didn't really declutter much of their art supplies because I'm not exactly sure yet what they're going to use and what they're not going to use. So probably 6 to 12 months down the road, I'm going to probably declutter my hutch because by then I'm sure I will know whether or not they're going to be using something or not. So that way I can actually, get rid of stuff, donate stuff, whatever. Because I am not completely sure yet because everything was in my son's room, and when it was back there, it would become a huge mess, and it was really hard to tell what they wanted to play with, didn't want to play with. So I don't want to get rid of anything and then find out that was something that they actually wanted to play with. And I don't want to keep something and find out it wasn't something that they actually are going to play with. So I am going to go ahead and keep pretty much everything for now. And then, like I said, probably more like 6 months down the road than 12, I'm going to go ahead and re-go through it and actually declutter everything. Because then I'll know what they want to have and what they don't want to have, what they're going to use and what they're not going to use. I kind of started off with everything that was on my table so that way I could clean that off, and then I went straight into organizing the few things that they had already had up front that I stuck in the hutch for overnight to get it out of the way. And pretty much what I did was I pulled everything from his bedroom. I just pulled it straight up to my table, which is why I went ahead and organized the table first. And now I'm going through all of the actual coloring things in the paint, the crayons, the pencils, the color pencils, and I'm trying to kind of separate it out. The crayons, I'm actually separating out the bigger, chunkier crayons because I want my daughter to be able to get to them easier. So that's kind of what I'm doing here. That is almost completely full of nothing but crayons. So I don't need crayons for a good long time with how full that thing is of crayons I'm going through right there. But everything else I actually don't have nearly as much of. It's crayons are just like exploding out of that container almost. So I think that I will probably have to declutter that next time. But like I said, I'm just keeping everything because it's just going to be easier to keep it and then go through everything later and be like, okay, I can get rid of this, get rid of this. Right now I'm not completely sure what I need to get rid of. So I just want to give them the opportunity to actually go through everything first. And about this time, my daughter woke up, and I had to get her out of bed and from her nap, and then I started right back in. So you are going to see her pop up probably here in a little bit on screen because she was out here and she was watching some TV, and then she was going, then she ends up coming over at some point during the video. But here I'm once again still going through all of this stuff. It's sometimes funny what you don't realize that you have until you start going through everything. And then it's like, oh my gosh, I have so much of this, and I have barely any of that, and now I've got a ton more of this, and it's just funny. So I'm going to let you kind of enjoy watching me go through everything. And maybe you can get some motivation from this.
Alright, so I went ahead and I'm keeping this here. Comes with that. It needs to be cleaned off, but for now, that's where it is. This, I'm not sure what to do with this Play-Doh. I'm trying to keep it out of my daughter's hands because she keeps wanting to play with it, and of course taking that out just made a huge mess. Lovely. I don't know what to do with it because I want to put it in here, but there's like no room for it. And put this up here so that way my daughter can get to it easy. All of this is their coloring books. This is just like, this is one of those mess-free stencil things, but I mean they can use it for whatever. This is all back here. It's all just paper, construction paper and everything. There's one thing of my son's stickers because they're too big to put into this bag. All of this over here on this side is activities, and then like the rest of it is nothing but coloring. And these two are just huge, so I just stuck them on top for now, and that's coloring. And of course your stuff off under here for coloring. They've got a lot of stuff for coloring. Now, if you saw my previous video, you'll know that I did a lot of decluttering for this, to put all this stuff in. And unfortunately, I have more art stuff than I thought. But I still have to have this stuff within reach. So I still left it in here. Now I separated some things. This is kind of like stuff I don't want my daughter to get into if possible, so I'm probably going to put it further back in. But you know, glue sticks, yeah, scissors. These kind of scissors she can use because they don't have the metal, they're just pure plastic. You know, and erasers, you know. What the heck is that doing in there? Aiden.
This is like an old screwdriver.
It's not a screwdriver.
No, it's an old thing
Aiden,
for screws.
it's a washer. Go put it in Mommy's room for now.
It's mine.
Aiden.
I found
Aiden.
it in the dirt.
I don't care. Put it in my room so your sister can't get it, silly.
My room, she can't find it.
And then then this one underneath is got super little coloring books. Sorry, I have a little bit who decided to come onto my laps. This is now going to get harder. Addison, no. No. Anyway, this has got little coloring books that they're just too little to put in that row. And then there's lots of stamps. Lots of stamps. So they're all in there just so that way it's kind of separated and I can figure out where stuff is. Uh-oh. You got a stamp? No! Alright, here's coloring pencils. There's crayons. This is all paint right here. This is just extra miscellaneous stuff. And all the way in the back, in that yellow tote, is markers. So I tried to put it in the back because I don't want my daughter to get to it. So like I said, I'm a little like, crap, what do I do with this? Was trying to get everything in there, but I had a lot more than I thought back in his bedroom that I pulled up. And from there, what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to keep it all for now, see how much they go through in like a year or 6 months or something. I'm going to have to set myself an alarm or something. And then go back through it, and stuff that they haven't touched, I'm going to start getting rid of because it's kind of ridiculous right now, but I don't know what they're going to use and not. Now that they can actually get to it, they might use more of it than I think. So for now, I'm going to leave it craziness like this. It is organized though, I swear. So I'm just gonna see how it rolls, because now I can actually get to the stuff to give to my daughter, because she loves to color. So now I'm just kind of like, let's just do this. Let's keep it for now. So it is organized. It's not as decluttered. The previous video was where I decluttered, because I actually had a lot in here that I got rid of, like a ton of stuff I got rid of. Like I threw away like at least a whole bag full of stuff, and then on top of that I also donated like a couple things. And then some stuff moved to other areas of the house because like I didn't have them in the right spots, which I didn't know, because I don't go in here, which is why I thought, you know, let's make it the kids' art place, because then I'll go in there, they'll go in there, it'll get used more instead of just sitting there with stuff that doesn't need to be there. Like I went in here for like the office stuff, which is why I kept it in here, because it was the one thing that we actually still use that for, so that's gonna stay there. But then the rest of it is just gonna be in there, and like I said, I'm gonna redo this 6 to 12 months from now. We'll see. I'm sure you'll see another video with me doing an activity center again, but we'll have to see how that goes, because right now I don't know what they're gonna use and what they're not. So my daughter will go through everything. I know she will. So just gonna have to kind of go with the flow. She likes to get into everything, so I know that's gonna be how this is. So for now, I think I might stick this back there, because it'll fit and it won't be as easy to get to. I'm sure she'll still get into it though. Maybe I don't know, I'll have to figure out some place for this yet, but maybe if it's out of sight, out of mind. But she probably will still see it, I'm just not sure. So I still gotta figure that out. Other than that, I'm really happy with how it went. Because like I said, now everything's up front and it's easy to get to. And excuse if you hear the noise in the background, that's my son playing. He got home from school while I was doing this, and now he's playing. And see, she's already getting into stuff. The cool thing about this is it's got a seat and it's got this tray, and then it also goes up. Oh, I didn't even see that. But it goes up to paint, so it needs cleaned really badly.
Because I did that when I was a little kid.
Yes, you did.
And there's a little dirt. Sometimes and some stuff.
So it needs clean yet, but I haven't gotten to
and
that.
And there's some paint right here.
Yeah.
Some dripping off.
Yeah. But we will get to it.
Sometime.
I'm probably going to do that here in a second. So hopefully this inspires you at all. I'm happy with it because, like I said, I can get to it now, and my kids can get to it better, because everything was like under his bed and not in a good spot. So we'll see how this goes.